What's up YouTube, and welcome to Desi Dad Reviews. In today's video we're going to be unboxing the Lenovo Smart Clock. Let's get started. So this is the Lenovo Smart Clock. Now before I get started with the unboxing, I actually want to go over the packaging. It's got really clean lines, easy to read text, and there's not too much going on with the box. It looks like Lenovo really studied Google's own packaging when designing this. Starting with the top, you're going to see Lenovo badging here, and a large depiction of what the front face of the product would look like while sitting in your home. You'll also find really subtle references to the Google Assistant with the Google Wake command, "Hey Google," as well as a sample command that you can give for this device. "Hey Google, wake me up at 7 a.m. Turning it onto its front face, you're going to see another reference to the Google Assistant. And I like the fact that they emphasize the word smart to let you know that this is not just your regular alarm clock. There's also a rear view of the device, so if you were to go to a store and pick one of these up, and you see these stacked on a shelf, it's nice to know that you'll be able to see both the front and the rear face of the device. It's going to give you a complete idea before you walk out of the store exactly what this would look like in your home. Flipping it over to the bottom, you'll see yet another reference to the Google Assistant, and some Lenovo badging right here. But more importantly is this list. There are some of the many services that Google Assistant will be able to control. There's special reference to music streaming services like YouTube Music, Spotify, and Pandora, and even smart home control with Nest. So if you've got a thermostat or a Nest lock, it's going to work great. This is also a reference to the Philips Hue lighting system, so if you've got some of those lying around, this is going to work with that as well. And lastly, Google Chromecast. So if you want to wake up and just put something on news and you have a Chromecast enabled device such as the Chromecast itself or a TV, you can cast directly to it from this. This is also a reference to the front and back of the device. Now, flipping it over back to the top, I actually do want to mention the right side. It's actually got some internal specifications as well as a unique product identifier. So if you ever run into any problems, you're going to be able to get customer service specific to your device. So with all of that said, let's open it up. Wait, is that magnetic? Yeah, you can actually see them here and here. I've never actually seen that in anything, especially in product packaging for tech. Usually it's just a sleeve or a covered box, so nicely done, Lenovo. Opening it up, it's really simple. You can just flip it over the top. Looking inside the package, it's divided into two parts. The device is here on the left, and there's a box containing the rest of the materials you need to get started. So let's take a moment to look at the product packaging once again. The exterior is a really hard material, and the inside's well cushioned, so if you're having this shipped to your house, or even sending it as a gift, take comfort in knowing that it's going to arrive in one piece. In fact, the box that this shipped in was actually 4 times its size, and it came in with no damage at all. So let's get everything out of this box. This is the power adapter, and there's also some manuals tucked into a pocket right here. And let's get this out. Get this out of the way. So let's take the packaging right off. The plastic is always the most satisfying part. Nice. So this is the front face, and as you can see, it's got a 4-inch display. It's even got 2 microphones, one here and one here, and that's how Google Assistant's going to be able to hear for your commands. Going over to the top, you're going to see the volume rockers here and here. Now just holding it in your hands is actually quite nice. The fabric is super smooth, and the color is almost identical to the Google branded chalk colorway. So if you've got that aesthetic for your Google Smart devices, this is going to fit right in. Honestly, if you were to put this on the shelf and take off all of this badging, you'd have no clue this wasn't made by Google. Going to the back, you're going to see 3 key pieces. The first is a power port here. The next is a microphone on-off switch, and that's great, especially if you want a little bit extra privacy, or if you just don't want this to assume your latest snore was a new wake command. And lastly, a USB Type-A output. And what I mean by that is this doesn't actually take anything in, so you can't plug in any external media into this, expecting it to show up on the display. All this will work for is if you've got a smart device compatible with this port, you're going to be able to charge it. Flipping it over to the bottom, you've got two non-slip feet here and here, and that's great because I've bumped into the nightstand quite a few times, even in broad daylight. And it's good to know that this isn't going to slide right off the table and fall to the floor. So let's get this plugged in, and I'll show you exactly how to set it up. You're going to need a smartphone, so make sure you grab one. So I've got the smart clock plugged in, and there's no power switch, so it's going to turn on as soon as you plug it in. The first thing the smart clock is going to prompt you to do is download the Google Home app. If you don't have it, that's okay. Head over to the Google Play Store or App Store and you can download it. I put links to both in the description below. Once you've got it installed, go ahead and open it up. Get started. So this is where you select the Google account to link to the smart clock. If you have your Google account stored in your smartphone, you'll see them listed here. If you don't have an account or if your Google account isn't listed, don't worry. Just click on Use Another Account and follow the appropriate prompts. I've got mine loaded up, so I'm going to hit OK. Activate Location Access. Next. Allow. You'll see the device load up. Click Yes. Once it detects a device, a code is going to show up. Just make sure it matches with the face of the smart clock and click Yes. You can say no thanks to this. Now you're going to set up where the device is in your home. Choose a room that best suits where you plan on putting the smart clock and click Next. Connect the smart clock to your Wi-Fi network. You're going to see the Google privacy policies next. You can read through them if you like, but I'm going to continue on. The next screen is setting up the voice match on the device. This is important because this is how Google Assistant will recognize you. I recommend completing this step and not skipping it. You can set up personal results with your voice, but for now I'm going to hit no thanks. You can enter your address for things like traffic and local weather. This is your own personal preference if you'd like that, but for now I'm going to hit skip. Next you're going to link your favorite music services. You can either select all of them or just the ones you use. You can also skip this and come back to it later, which is what I'll do. You can also link SiriusXM if you've got an account. They do have a free 90-day trial, but you'll start facing charges after the trial expires. After that, you can link some video services if you have them. If you do link them, these will be castable to a Chromecast-enabled device. You can also link live TV services. Finally, you can sign up for newsletters if you're into it. Typically, they email you some new keywords or capabilities for Google Assistant, but if you've already got another Google device in your home and you've already signed up for newsletters, you're not going to need to do it again. So no thanks. Finally, you're at the summary. As soon as you continue, an update may occur on the smart clock, but beyond that, you're set. You can begin to enjoy your brand new Lenovo Smart Clock. If you have any questions about the product, or you just want to share your experiences because you have it in your home, let me know in the comments section below. I'm going to be doing a full review on the Lenovo Smart Clock, and I'd love to hear from you. If you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button down below, and until we meet next time, this is Desi Dad Reviews, signing out.